Hello everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jetblack the one and only, here with another exciting video. Today is Tuesday, October 15th, 2019. We're streaming in Huntsville, Alabama, as always. This isn't a stream, but a pre-recorded video. In this video, I am going to be talking about Forge Fiction. I already did a video on Forge Fiction earlier, actually yesterday, so if you guys would like to check that video out to learn what Forge Fiction is, definitely check out that video. This video isn't about what forge fiction is, but more or less about the terms of service for forge fiction and what happens to anything that you post on the forge fiction website. So, for a very quick refresher on what forge fiction is, forge fiction is a website that lets you post your ideas for like a book that you want to write, and then it lets other people write chapters for your book. Then the community votes on which chapters are the best, and once the book is finished, it is edited and published, and then everyone who got a chapter accepted into the book and the person who came up with the idea for the book um, are given a certain percentage of the royalties. The more chapters that you have accepted into the book, the higher your percentage is, and the person who came up with the idea gains a royalty that's the equivalent of having had two chapters accepted. So that's essentially how Forge Fiction works as a website and like what it's for. Now we're going to talk about the terms of service a little bit and what happens to whatever you post to the website legally. So the way that Forge Fiction works is anything that you post to the Forge Fiction website becomes the property of the company behind Forge Fiction. They essentially own the exclusive rights to your work. So any characters, settings, like plot details and ideas that you come up with that you post on Forge Fiction, that those ideas are now owned by Forge Fiction. And that's regardless of whether or not your book is ever finished or published. If you just put an idea on the Forge Fiction website, they own that idea. And I know that I've seen some hesitation on people in terms of whether or not they would actually want to work on a Forge Fiction book together because of the fact that Forge Fiction's terms of service does take control. You know what I mean? They essentially take over whatever you wrote. So, what I have as like a proposed solution to this is kind of an extreme solution, but I feel like it'll satisfy most people. So if you're afraid of posting a story on Forge Fiction because you think that if you do, that you'll lose creative control over your character settings, story ideas, etc., then all you really have to do ahead of time is to publish something, whether it be a book or like a blog post or something, that contains like your base story idea, like maybe like character concepts, like setting descriptions, plot ideas, stuff like that. Just write all of that down in like a blog post or like in a book that you publish, and include a Creative Commons zero license attribution statement, which is a mouthful, and I'll explain what it is. Essentially, a CC0 is just a license that says that you're putting your work in the public domain and that you are waiving your copyright control over the thing that you wrote, but everyone has the ability to write and publish what you made and like to share and remix it and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird. So essentially, what you'll be doing by making it public domain before you submit it to Forge Fiction is that you're going to make it where Forge Fiction can't have exclusive rights over anything because you already have made it where anyone can write about the characters and settings and ideas that you've created, including yourself. So now you can safely post a Forge Fiction without having to worry about that, if that makes sense. But anyways, that's my proposed solution for how to get around it. But anyways, what are your thoughts on this solution? Do you think this idea is something that will make you feel more eager to try out Forge Fiction? Definitely give me your thoughts. Also, I'm going to post in the comment section below more about the CC0 attribution license and how you're going to be able to apply that to your own work if you want to start writing more public domain work. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. This is your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One Only, logging out. Peace.